Welcome back. Well, in business tonight, President of the Barbados Economic Society, Shane Lowe, says while Barbados' economic growth remains low, the key policy decisions taken in June have already started to alter trends in the country's foreign reserves and fiscal imbalance. Mr. Lowe made the comment as he weighed in on the central bank's recent half-year report on the economy. He says some key issues have arisen from the tourism numbers.
Despite attracting 3.4% more long-stay tourists during this period, total spending by tourists increased just 1.4%. Several indicators also point to a reduction in both domestic and foreign direct investment, and construction output fell 4% over the review period. The government spent 16% less on capital projects during April to June 2018, while, notwithstanding greater spending on fuel imports, capital and intermediate imports fell 7% and 5% respectively during the first half of the year. Private capital inflows, which capture physical investment by non-residents, fell 10% during January to June 2018 and continued their steady downward trajectory since 2014.
The BES president also talked about what needs to happen next to help the country turn its economic fortunes around.
Looking forward, completion of debt restructuring negotiations with creditors to reduce debt service requirements while maintaining the viability and stability of the financial system should complement the required cuts in government's recurring non-interest expenditure. These measures, if executed correctly and in conjunction with entry into an IMF program, should begin the process of restoring investors' confidence and putting the government's debt on a downward trajectory. A subsequent rebound in economic growth will depend on a reversal in the downward trends in domestic and foreign investment, as austerity measures will likely keep household consumption subdued in the short term. Access to foreign financing should also boost reserve levels in the short to medium term and provide some buffer against external shocks.
BIT Incorporated has completed a Memorandum of Understanding, or MOU, with the University of the West Indies Cave Hill campus. The aim of the MOU is to bolster computer studies and highlight the opportunities that exist within the financial technology or fintech industry. Commenting on the significance of the signing, BIT's Chief Executive Officer, Senator Rawdon Adams, says, as a homegrown fintech company with global reach and impact, BIT hires a range of professionals with foundations in computer studies. He adds that the majority of BIT's talent pool is local and they have benefited from the company's international collaborations. The CEO says current students need to be aware of the opportunities for career development that can be birthed from innovation, adding that BIT would like to bring specific awareness to the options available within the fintech industry. To the benefit of students, the MOU contains provisions for internships with BIT Incorporated across all departments of the Wildy-based entity. This takes effect on a limited basis from semester 1 and expands into a full rollout of internships by December. Now, students can also look forward to guest lectures on campus. Well, it's time now to take a look at how stocks traded on selected exchanges across the region. In Jamaica, Grace Kennedy Limited was the volume leader with 5,253,678 units, and they were followed by Carreras Limited and JMMB Group Limited. In Trinidad and Tobago, Sagicor Financial Corporation Limited was the volume leader with 278,359 shares changing hands for a value of $2,087,692.50, and they were followed by Trinidad and Tobago NGL Limited and One Caribbean Media Limited. And in Barbados, Goddard Enterprises Limited was the sole security, trading 3,176 shares at $3.50 each.